2025. The year the timeline glitched and everybody just kept on scrolling. We started off with Trump sliding his way back into the White House. And yeah, his first few months were a whirlwind politically. The Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, also spawned into existence then. A big launch energy, no doubt, but by November it had vanished in spectacular fashion, most of its mission unaccomplished. And in April came the tariffs. Oh, good old Liberation Day. I remember pacing my room the night before, thinking similar thoughts to March of 2020, like, is the bottom gonna fall out here? The end results were both far less disastrous than critics worried, but also less effective than Trump claimed. June really lit up the global map for all the wrong reasons. A 12-day flare-up between Israel and Iran ended only after a US strike on Iranian nuclear facilities. The month of September would crack something deeper. Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at his campus event then, and the awful footage made its way to all of our feeds. This really was this year's seismic event, and it got us all questioning, how could violence happen so close? Out of it, though, came a movement from almost all sides to turn down the temperature, bring back bipartisanship, and resist this kind of political violence from happening again. October delivered the system crash, the longest government shutdown in US history, stretching 43 days. Nearly a million federal workers were sidelined. We saw countless airport and flight delays, frozen assistance programs, and Congress sitting at a healthy 12% approval rating. After months of political dodgeball, Congress finally forced action, and we got our first real glimpse at the true Epstein files in December. There wasn't any smoking gun, but we did get to see a lot of photos of Bill Clinton and Donald Trump and Bill Gates, along with a lot of really weird old art. Throughout 2025, one constant that wouldn't leave the news cycle was ICE deportation operations. Framed as public safety and initially targeting criminals, it would go much more widespread as the year went on, and we'd hear stories of families being torn apart. By the end of the year, deportations would push 600,000, and there were many issues that took prominence throughout 2025 that wouldn't come to a resolution by December 31st. The Ukraine war still wages on, inflation in goods and services is still happening, and the jury's still out on if the Republican Party is truly splintering. Only time will tell. 2025, you were a roller coaster of a year politically. And thank you so much to all of you, our viewers, for joining us on this wild ride. 26 is looking even bolder, and we're so happy to be jumping in the conversation with our relaunch of the Povey platform in late January. So stay tuned for that. And for now, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 26.